Deme D, man, fan. What's good, hip hop? You already know what time it is, man. It's your guy, Deme D, Mr. Everywhere, You Never There. It's the DagogetaTv. We got another episode of On Deck with Deme, and this is another good one, man. I got a really great guest, man, straight from the city, putting it down. On the rise, another dope MC, someone who I think really takes the culture seriously, and it shows in his music. Brought a guest with him, O Finesse. Got the Musalini.
I'm just a young fly nigga from the city trying to get mine. Can't fuck with me. Punch him through the wall, shatter up the concrete. Every time the dawn's me, I'm getting money now. Gotta walk around with heat. Felons on deck and they trying to three-peat. We in the Jeep with a bunch of hoes. Baby itching for a lick, told her choose up. I'ma put her on the strip, no prints on the burner. In the booth, all I got is my word. M.O.B. All that funny shit observed. Getting money or you not. Hungry little thot, she left the stockings in the drive. Everything poppin'.
What up, bro? Everything good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Excuse me, man. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. You know, it's On Deck with Deme. What we like to do is introduce you to the crowd and to the hip hop lovers and get you familiar. So what I always start with, man, with everybody is what does hip hop mean to you?
Hip hop, honestly, hip hop is just a way of expression for me. It's like, you know, freedom of speech to the next level, you know, and it's
Definitely.
It's a way to express yourself creatively and get your point across, get your vibes across, even your soul across, I feel like sometimes. So that's what hip hop mean to me and shit. It's just a, you know what I mean, a positive thing, a positive outlook, you feel me?
I definitely feel that, and I like how you say your soul across, because it's definitely like, I guess sometimes people don't see it that way, but it's like a piece of you, like when you know what I mean, your artistry and when you giving out to the people. So I salute to that.
Yeah, facts.
So I gotta ask, because depending on the artist's name, sometimes I don't, but with your name, I gotta ask, man, the Musalini.
Yeah,
how did we get there with that?
I used to go by Basic, like Basic the General. That used to be my name for a while. But I always used to have, like, you know how, like an AK, like AKA how Tupac had Machiavelli. My shit was always like Musalini. And then one day I was like, yo, I'm about to reinvent myself and just come back different. My sound was sounding like evolving different. So I just wanted to change my whole shit, come back. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna just make this my name. And then once I made it the Musalini, everybody started calling me Moose.
I mean,
you feel me? So yeah,
like
that's what it is.
Yeah, and it sticks out. Because even the first time I heard it, it's like I wasn't really in tune with the music yet, but I heard it and that shit was there. And it was like, yeah, the Musalini. And when I seen it, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna tune in. So with that being said, man, where does your journey with hip hop begin? Like, who were you listening to coming up, or as far as like who were you into, or your favorite, shit like that?
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, Dipset raised me, man. You know
Okay.
Ken was like my Jay-Z for a minute.
I mean, yeah, let the people know where you
Nah,
from,
I mean,
too. I
yeah.
think
Oh,
you
yeah,
touched on
I'm
that,
from the
too.
Washington
Word
Heights,
up.
Uptown, man. You know, it's an
There you go.
Uptown thing.
Yeah,
Shout out to the whole Harlem world.
There you
You
go.
know what I mean? But even Harlem gotta come. You know, everybody come Uptown for the haze. They gotta come see Poppy anyways, you know, to get the stuff. You feel me? So. You know, yeah, Cam, Jones, Santana, the whole movement, like G Unit, of course, Hove, Nas, you know, and then as I grew older, I came across, did my homework, you know, the Lil Finesses, the Big L's.
Okay, took it back.
Yeah, the Pete Rocks, you know what I mean? And that's when I kind of started falling in love with that whole, you know, that Jay Dilla, Madlib, MF Doom, that sound, you feel me? Rest in peace to MF Doom, too, you feel me? Real shit.
Now I like that though, man. Especially I don't want to just jump to that part, but I do like the sound. I'm loving the sound, man, and I don't feel like it has to be a certain way. However, niggas want to rock, they can rock. But I like the sound you working with, man. We're gonna touch on that. So, what was the first, like? Okay, now you listening to Dipset, you listening, you know, all the NY greats, you expanding, you learning about your history. What was the inspiration as far as like, okay, now it's time for me to do this or try this?
This is everyday
I'm at
life.
the pool house, girl cool out. Life too short for the fuss and the fights. I'm trying to lay low, fall from the spotlight. This that almost there, but no deal yet. Still ran through hella checks, cash in my sweats, be tight. Yeah, I crashed a few whips, she slept. But once we brought the game back, fuck what they doing over there. Cause we moving over here. Hit your girl in the telly for an eighth and some Henny. Told her smoke up. Yeah, I got plenty. I'm good in the city.
Shit, it was always a hobby. I always had that shit like at reach and shit. Everybody around me kind of like,
Right, in New York, like everybody rapping and shit, right?
Niggas started like just smoking, playing around, just battling each other and shit high as hell, just saying corny shit to each other. And then next thing you know, we in the studio making corny songs. And next thing you know, if like what they say, practice makes perfect. If you stay on your grind,
Right.
you know what I mean? You gonna shine, you feel me? So that's what I did. I just kind of molded my sound. You know what I mean?
You
My
got
style.
a team, or are you doing this by yourself at this point?
Well, at this point, I was always just an independent artist, just like a solo artist. I was never in like a group or nothing. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? And honestly, I fell in love with making music. Just, you know what I mean? Like I said, as a way to express myself. You know what I mean? How I really feel, type shit, without having to go sit down and talk to somebody. Sometimes you don't even want to talk to nobody.
Right,
you feel me? You just want to write it down and just go do what you know what I mean? It's other ways of expressing it.
It's easy to record at this point, right? More access to studios, access to beats.
Oh, not yet. At this point, shit. Everybody reaching out at this point. I'll be surprised now. Like I don't even like my man Icelord be saying like you don't know how many people actually know about us type shit. Like we be surprised how many people know about us type shit. So you be surprised who's looking and who's tapped in and shit.
Yeah. So I mean, all right. So I know some of your later projects. I'm sure like I'm on Twitter heavy, man. I talk hip hop every day on the regular. The whole DagogetaTv is hip hop content related. Vinyls is up and coming MCs giving them platforms. So my platform definitely familiar for the most part. But what would you say? Like, okay, now you in the studio now. What is your first project? You feel like your first official project? Not most like it made noise or whatever, but you feel like this is your start now.
I'd say probably like Musalini season. Like that's when I started taking it serious. I would say around that time I had like linked up with Benny and shit from BSF and Griselda. So that shit kind of motivated me because
This is what year is this?
This is like when I don't remember the exact year. It was like when they was just getting hot. You know what I mean? I had linked with them and shit. And I seen the way he went from 100 from 50 to 100. You feel me? Putting in that grind.
The hustle, don't the hustle make a difference?
You feel me? So I was like, yo, that shit happened right in front of my face type shit. So it was like you can't be stupid when you got opportunity in front of you and not really like, you know what I mean? Give yourself the shot to you know what I mean, to go for it. So that's when I started taking seriously, like Musalini season.
Man. So I don't want to gloss over that because what you just said is a major part of this show, man. And how you said, because people do that shit, man. Like you said, you saw it right in front of you. I know it's hard when you don't see it and it seemed like it's, it's unimaginable and it's a dream, but you saw it right in front of you and you used that as motivation, man, and you took your shot. So I just want people, the up and comers, to understand that, man, because I know they're around other people that's doing 50 to 100. The hustle makes a difference, man.
Yo, yeah, I ain't understand. Like, Spesh, I used to come with like, shout out to my bros, 38 Spesh, but I ain't really understand the whole trust army, but I don't really was understanding why niggas was working at the pace they was working when they was already at a certain, you feel me? So when I seen niggas that's already on, outworking niggas that should be working at I'm like, wait, what am I doing? Hold up, this nigga rich already, like he working like this? Nah, you feel me? Like,
yo, man,
so it's like,
that plays the hustle makes a difference.
Hustle, man.
That's make a difference. People want quality shit, you know what I mean? They don't want you just throwing shit at them. But in the end, it's like you can have all that quality shit if you ain't working, if you ain't consistent. I mean, it's gonna take
you gotta maintain a lifestyle. You also gotta, set goals to stay hungry and shit.
Okay, so from the Musalini season, right? So after that, what would you say gets you to the point where you feel that you've leveled up on niggas? And not that you've made it, because that's what we're talking about right now, not thinking you've made it. But I think at this point, you've separated yourself from trying to be up and coming. You trying to get to that next next level of your artistry. What would you say was the project that shifted you from, just starting out to being on features with people in the game heavy and...
don't think I would say a project. I would just think is when I figured my sound out and I started going hard, cause that's another thing. Like niggas want to rap and niggas be a whole bunch of niggas that sound the same and shit, look the same, dress the same. Nigga, what you want to bring to the game? I had to fall back for a minute and figure out what I wanted to bring to the game. Once I figured out the sound and felt comfortable, like I could be myself on songs. I don't gotta sound like this nigga. You feel me?
Sport toys on the road to the riches. Can't imagine what I saw. Bloodshed had to score. Had to risk it all just to do what I love.
So once that shit happened, I feel like people started feeling like that too. Like, yo, I fuck with Moose, man. He sound like how he sound, you feel me? Like, and niggas started reaching like, I'm about to drop an album with Ninth Wonder. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing. My pen game solidified.
That's
it. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
no deal, no nothing. You feel me? Like, it's done. The album done, and it's about to drop. You feel me? Like, I got an album with Spesh. Like, my first...
That coming or that's out already?
That's done too. Like, and I got 30... My first single is 38 Spesh, produced by Ninth Wonder off the album. Like, come on, man. It's exclusive shit right here. Niggas don't even... Like, you feel me? It's shit done. Like...
That's what's up, though. But see... But that's what we're going to say, man. Like you said, you felt confident in taking your role. So I want to say, too, because I want to lead them up to that project. That's dope right there, too, man.
Oh, and so my fault to cut you off, but shout out to Planet Aisa, yo. Because, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to the bro. Yeah. Shout out to Planet Aisa.
Platform.
Because we just dropped 2, and I be sleeping on myself. Like, damn, I just dropped a album with a legend, like type shit.
Come on,
like
man, we can't
this shit kind of crazy, my nigga. You feel me? I just be like, you know what I mean? But
it's fresh. It's
fresh. Just dropped, last month, Frat
Yo, honestly, too, and I don't want to get too much into that, but that's kind of the first full project I heard. Like I heard some of your shit, but one day I forgot I was just looking at some footage and it just came on because you know all that shit is tied to the same shit I listen to as far as. I guess you know YouTube got whatever algorithm. Yeah. So this shit came on and let it ride, and that shit was dope as fuck. But I want to say though, with so what? How do you feel? Do you feel niggas is catching up, or do you feel like in this last 2 years you kind of leveled up with the hustle, or you think it's like a combination?
Yeah, it's a combination of staying consistent and on your grind and shit. Cause when the whole COVID shit started happening, a lot of niggas just went quiet.
You got a lot of shit.
Like a lot of niggas couldn't do shows, so they just was quiet. No music was coming out. I was like, all right, niggas can't do no shows, but I could just drop more albums. I could shoot more videos. I could stay in their face, and by the time COVID's over, niggas gonna know who I am type shit, you feel me?
Just like I went back and look, I want to start with Return of the Oro. Right, I'm saying it correctly? Return of the Oro?
Yeah, Return of the Oro.
Return of the Oro. So even with that, so you had that cooking.
Calico on the beat. What it sound like when that boy touched the mat and them shells hit your tank. Now your head getting stamped. Blood on the bandage made him bleed from his neck. Blood spill on his cheek. Walking art on the streets. I'm a museum. Posted on 2 feet. The fiend's weak.
What was so this is around COVID time. You started recording it, or you?
Nah, COVID was. I think that was a little bit before COVID. I was recording it, but it dropped. I guess just when that shit hit. But yeah, Return of the Order. I was just feeling real pimpy, man. That was just my sound, man. You know what I mean? It's Players Club. You see from the niggas I keep around me, from the people that support me. It's self-explanatory. You can't. If I was a square, niggas wouldn't fuck with me. You know what I mean? So. That's the way I was feeling. It's like no squares in my circle. It's almost like a spin-off of that Return of the Order, but only like the next chapter, you feel me? It's like, all right, you feel me? Now we got, I mean, it's just not one player, it's multiple players out here, you feel me? Shit, a whole club out here now, you feel me?
And it all comes off in your visuals too. But before, because I want to touch on the visuals, the artwork of your covers. That's why but I do want to start with Asia, man, because that's kind of how I got onto you, man. Planet Aisa, dope MC, came from the group Cali Agent. Shout out to Rasco. But how did that come before the last couple of projects, or that's something? Yeah,
I think I met Planet before Return of the Order, or maybe when No, yeah, hell yeah, cause I had him on Uptown Bandits. I forgot about that. Yeah, so I met him around when I dropped Uptown Bandits.
Okay.
So and me and him just clicked and shit. He like, you know what I mean? He a player too, man. That's PA, man. You feel me? He not a square. Niggas think he be rapping all lyrical. Like,
that's all I want to touch on.
He a cool nigga. He don't even want to be around no weirdo shit. So when he in the city, call Moose, and we just be running around having fun like I've been having with my niggas. Just, you know, every day, just we eat good, smoke good, make dope music. We shooting videos. You know what I mean? We fucking with the people. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I seen a couple other joints you actually put. That's what I want to say too. I do enjoy about the game. It's a lot of bullshit, a lot of corny shit, of course, but like you see how y'all got to build that, and that's dope, man. You in Asia, and it's like. Even following up on some of your shit, you put me on to another interviewer. I want to shout him out, Mike.
Mike Powers.
Mike Powers.
I call him the CNN of hip hop.
Yo, my nigga. I thought I love hip hop.
Shout out my nigga Jag.
Shout out Mike Powers. Man. I thought I love hip hop. That motherfucker love hip hop too.
Yeah, he
so
does.
That's why I love this shit. It all connect people.
Connect,
yeah. So that's dope. So with the Asian shit, I want to touch on that too. How you said that, man. A lot of people assume that when you, I guess, use big syllables and shit, like you don't like pop bottles or you don't chill with chicks.
It's the return of the resurrected pharaohs. Fill the duffel bag with the narrow.
Crunches for the core, now the boy sack. We was doing shows, would've been on tour, but the world closed. Up you Peter Park ass niggas still trying to level up. I got 50 off the strut.
Top shelf, everything, no games being played.
But that's the swag that does come over both y'all music, man. That project, who came up with the idea as far as doing the Cologne Jab? Because I know you featured on the Trust shit with him. And I know you had a couple other features with him. How did y'all get to collab?
Oh, like we was in a crazy time period at that time because when I met at Asia, COVID hadn't hit yet, so everything was going crazy. Like we had a crazy momentum. The whole Trust shit was going nuts. Like I remember the shit. I would have pictured myself on tour by this time already, but you know what I mean. One song led to 2 songs, led to 3 songs. Asia was like, yo, let's do a whole project. Asia's like a OG. He see like...
He hustle hard too, man.
But he see things, like he do shit on purpose. Everything he do is on purpose. Like he's a real OG and he a smart dude. Like the knowledge you gonna pick up around this man is insane, you feel me? So for him just, you know, to share his platform and just co-sign me, because what he told me is like, you know, niggas need me in the game. I'm bringing a certain balance with my sound to the game. So that's what an OG supposed to do. You fuck with me, help me bring me to the light, and that's what he doing. Like, you know what I mean? That's what real niggas do.
That's what he doing. And shout out to PA, because it's like you said, man, it's on the shit. Like I love hip hop, I love rap, but at the same time, you know, I do the same shit other niggas do. I might listen to a nigga shit and maybe don't give him that same look. Maybe months later, I might get back to him. It's a lot of music out here.
Yeah, nah, right now, there's a lot of dope shit too.
I mean, so him putting you on shit, that's already, like I said, I seen him and your name is there. Then when I seen your shit, because what really tuned me in, I seen your video with your newest shit, which is fucking dope as hell. Come fuck with me, or fuck with me, right? So I'm like, oh yeah, that's the nigga who fuck with Asia, yeah. So I went and looked at more shit. It's not only because of Asia. That shit was dope.
I appreciate it.
I went and looked at more shit. I'm like, oh, this shit is fucking dope. I'm like, oh, this nigga from the city, it's a ball game.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to Asia on that, man, giving people that look. But we're gonna get back into you, man, with the Uptown Bandits, man, because that's what I see a lot of people. Like I said, I'm fresh on your shit, so I'm not even gonna sit here and stunt. But from speaking to people, and when I put your name out on my page, that's the shit that comes up as far as, I guess, people were really talking about, I guess, or got really familiar with you. Uptown Bandits.
Yeah. And I mean,
because you got like 4 joints.
Yeah, every project I just try to. My shit is just about progression. You feel me? I'm not really competing with nobody. I'm competing with myself every project. I just want the sound or the way I go about my projects every time to be just fresh and progressive. You feel me? So, but I've been putting out a lot of shit. Like Return of the Orders, the shit right now that's spanking.
I don't want to skip over that.
And,
that's good.
You know what I mean? That's what's spanking. And then
got a lot of visuals off that shit.
Yeah, that was the last visual we decided to shoot off it.
Okay.
I mean, we just shot 4 videos for the album we about to drop, No Squares in My Circle.
Okay.
That's dropping January 26th. So by the time this is out, album probably be out already. I mean, go Go fuck with that.
Cop hers on the spot, put stones on my watch, nigga. Now look, how I come from my spot, rinse the money clean. Then I bust on the Maybelline. A bunch of dead rappers trying to catch up in the streets. So quick to check her if she ever came short. But in the range sport, looking like I sling coke.
Yeah, man, no. So with the visuals, man, I just watched another one on the way here. All Money.
All Money in, yeah.
You got a good variation of videos, B. It's not like so with the visuals and the artwork with your covers, you know, the Pharaoh.
Yeah, shout out to Huey P. Huey P's like my go-to artist right now.
That's what the
artwork. Yeah, man. Shout out to Huey P. You know, I just tell him how I'm feeling. Like, yo, this is like whatever the album is. Like, if it's a Pimpy Player, I'll be like, yo, bro, this Pimpy Player is shit. Do what you do. Like the shit with me and Ninth is a certain concept, and I already told him, and what he's sending me back already is crazy. I'm like, I'm hyped. But he take his craft real serious. Like, you know, it's a lot of dope artwork. I feel like the artworks are getting better too for albums.
The artwork is getting better. I mean, I can say, like you said, I see the progression. That's what I want to ask too. Is that something you're already on as far as the visuals, or is it something that as you're getting more comfortable in your artistry is progressing more?
The videos, we always just been shooting visuals, but lately I just been just going harder, like I said, just to stay in people's faces and push the music a little more, because the song is cool, but people want to see if you that nigga in real life, you feel me? And I ain't talking about no money or no like, yeah, I'm just, they niggas just want to know,
are you swaggy?
It's like your music, does your music match your personality in real life?
Swaggy? That's what they want to. Come on, we know what's up, man. That's what they want to know. So, you know what I mean? Niggas can sit there and spit 1,000 shit.
Well, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. You know what I mean?
Show me what's up. Like the shit you got in the hotel room.
Player shit, you know what I mean? Just, you know, different shit. Yeah.
The suit, the jacket, the shit is fucking fire.
Yeah.
Another shit when you was in the alley with the orange jumpsuit. Like, you see how the visuals just stick out in my mind, like.
Yeah, we like I said, every video too, we getting better. Like, I was in Colorado with my man O Finesse. We shot in the mountains. The Blood Diamond joint.
Side betting on that 6 and 8. Bears got my man looking at a 6 to 8. 50 cal heavy, can't shoot it straight. Nigga, I'm just trying to get my shooter straight.
That shit's crazy.
You see, that's a joint off the auto shit going crazy too, you feel me? That was one of the records that made me want to really you know, do a whole album with O too, because people were like, yo, this shit crazy right here, you feel me? So
yeah, we're not gonna just have them sitting there, man. So before we get to that, I want to just let's run down your last 4 projects for the people, the names, man.
We did the Pharaoh Dawn.
Pharaoh Dawn, let's not skip over that.
Yeah, Pharaoh Dawn's a classic. That's when, you know what I mean, I became the Pharaoh on you niggas. I came out the shadow and shit. You know what I mean? Added the Dawn, because on my, you know, I only be around bosses and Dawns, and
man, talk to them.
And it's, you know, it's always a family affair, family business. So we did that, and then I came back with Uptown Banners. When I did Uptown Banners, I had a little, like, I was feeling like, oh shit, I got a little bit more reach. So I turned that kind of into like a compilation type shit. I went and got like Vic Spencer, Planet Aisa, G4 Jag. You know what I mean? I got I was like, yeah, put them on that album. That shit went crazy. Oh, I got SD Knack on that shit. Shout out to the Lord. Oh, that shit went stupid. And then after that, I came back with Return of the Auto. You feel me?
And then we got the what's the Asia?
I came back with Pharaoh Chain.
Pharaoh Chain, man.
So yeah, you're right.
Man, catch the fuck up. We got the Musalini here, man, holding it down for New York. Niggas talking that bullshit. New York ain't here shit. New York ain't never going nowhere, man.
We here, man.
Listen, tell them what the shit you got coming up. You said you got the Knife on the joint and the Spesh joint.
Yeah, the year's already like it's over for you niggas already, really, to be honest. But yeah, next week we drop No Squares in My Circle. Me and my bro O Finesse. You know what I mean? My man holding down the Box State, Colorado. That's dropping. And then after that simmers down, you know, we gonna move on to the 9th Wonder joint.
Okay.
Then I got a joint with 38 Spesh, like I said.
So that's dope. I didn't know. So O Finesse is from Colorado.
Yeah.
All right, my guy. So we're gonna give you the floor with the rapping. And how long have you been in the game as far as you feel taking it seriously, and now at the point where you've connected with someone who's definitely taking it seriously? How does
Yeah,
that
we
put your
been.
mind frame?
I've probably been going hard like since 2018. With just me and my brothers, News Entertainment. You know, my cousin Basement, my little cousin Windsor James, Johnny Blanco, Clever Schemes, my right hand man. But yeah, since like
Shout out to Clever
2018.
Schemes.
Yeah, 2018 was when we really started taking it serious. You know, my brother Icelord always inspired me and motivated me, and he was like, "Yo, man, you need to start, you know what I mean, doing your thing, man. You is who you is, you understand?" And I was like, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, we just start pressing the gas then, and then, hey, man, like Moose said, the hard work just start paying off, because we just came organically from the soil, from the foundation.
Real shit.
And we from a place where people ain't really vibing for that sound. It's a whole different sound, so.
Yeah, you're right, man, with the sound, man. And, I want to salute y'all, man, because like I said, it doesn't have to sound a certain way, but I want to salute y'all for providing this type of sound, man. So, what's the mantra, man? You just doing you, or you feel like, yo,
Nah,
this is
man,
that.
it's a players club, man. You know what I'm saying? It's ordained, baby.
This
you know
is what it
I'm saying?
is.
Yeah,
Like,
you
yo,
know
this is
what I'm
that sound,
saying?
like,
Yeah,
not.
behind the velvet rope.
Got you.
No squares in my circle. And
Got
it's
you.
real, it's a
January
movement.
26th,
It's
B.
like, you know what I mean?
Suck that shit.
I mean, the sound. Hip hop is an art, so the art should never get redundant to me. It should never sound the same. I don't think people should do it the same. I think when you have a creative mind state and you're dealing with self, you should always want to evolve.
Right.
Your sound.
Right.
You know, you should always want different people from different walks of life to gravitate towards your music. And that's what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? I'm about changing the sound of this shit, man.
That's what's
You know
up,
what I'm
man.
saying? There's too many Rambos out here, not enough players. You know?
Listen, talk to him.
Yeah.
So
Real
with
shit.
that being said, man, we got No Squares in My Circle, right? The collab. But what is the project you wanna shout out to the people that they can check you out on, or maybe you and your team?
Man, you could go check that Beluga Roll out, man. You could go. That was my first joint, but we dropped that in July. Then we doubled back and dropped Yikes in September. Then I was on the Blood Diamonds, you know, on the Return of the Oral with my man. And now we doing No Squares in My Circle.
Just like that, you
And
know
I
what
got,
I
you
mean?
know what I'm saying, I got a joint coming out with my man Klepto. Klepto Beats, who actually was the producer for Blood Diamonds. Me and him have an album called Prodigal Son. It's gonna be coming soon. And what else is it? And then me and my little cousin, we have an album called The Silverback Mac that will be
Crazy.
These albums is done.
Crazy.
We just
That
we
shit
just
crazy.
chilling,
Oh,
you know,
nah.
we just letting things marinate
And it-
right
and-
now. And that's what we doing. And then my brother Icelord, he's on Yikes, and he's also on the Klepto album. Got a song on there called what's our joint on there?
Crystal Chandeliers.
Yeah, we got the Crystal Chandeliers on Yikes, which we shooting the video for. We done shot like 3 videos.
Yeah, I
in the
see the
last 2 days.
visuals.
Yeah,
Keep
we
it
now
coming,
shout out to
man.
Clever
Keep
Schemes.
coming,
That's-
man. Listen, I love it, man. I know the people love it and enjoying
So we
it
been
too.
working.
And it's organic, man. Like I came across Icelord on SoundCloud. Asked him, called him, like, yo, bro, hit me your number. What's your number, nigga? Like, who are you, bro? Called
Yeah,
him.
I see you said that a
Follow
couple
me?
of times. You reach out.
And then you see how it works through Icelord. I somehow found out about his sound,
Yeah, the European house.
and then this dude works at my pace, rapid fire. Like I'm sending 4 or 5, he's sending them right back with another 4. Like, what you doing? So it was like, so I'm like, all right, we gotta do something. So I flew out to Denver. They flew me out. They took care of me out there, and then I met them niggas, and it was solid. You feel me? I feel like the game needs his sound too. You feel me? I'd be a fool to come across, dope shit, and not try to like. We need to weed all these whack niggas. Like these niggas, I don't like to listen to. I want to listen to some Icelord, to some O Finesse. You know what I mean? To some Izzy High. So that's why I feel like it's important. Whoever you fuck with, support them. Like share the light. It's nothing. You feel me? It's
I'm
just
understanding that though, cause niggas complain about shit, but not complain. I'm on not supporting people who, like you said, who's giving them that quality shit or putting that work in, or they waiting for somebody else to co-sign them.
That's what it is. A lot these niggas, yo, the game is funny like that. Like a lot of niggas ain't want to fuck with me until like certain niggas started fucking with me, real shit. And you know, it's politics. I don't get mad no more about it. It's like it is what it is. It's not gonna change.
It's not gonna change. But I'm talking about the cat. Don't be a casual nigga doing that, cause the niggas in it who's in it, I guess they playing part of the game they in. don't be a casual listener doing that shit. Like I said, I was already, the name already was already buzzing. So it's like that was part of the draw. Then okay, yeah, you fuck with Asia, okay, cool. But like I said, it was fuck with me that really made me be like, go look into it.
Yeah.
And the people that follow you on Twitter, they fuck with this shit.
It's always that one song that's gonna like I said, when I heard, I think it was number 2 on Sweet 2 of this dude's O Finesse and Schemes album. I'm like, this shit crazy. That's the song I played like 100 times. Feel me? And then I think it was, I don't know which Icelord song, it was the first one. It was when he's talking about, like, I lay you on your back like a cat scan. I think that was the one I was playing 100 times too.
Okay.
And the music, the sound, that how we sound with each other is different, you feel me? That's why we decided to do a whole album and shit. Like, I feel like our shit blend crazy, you
That's
feel
the thing
me?
too, yeah, like you wanna mesh sounds, but let's get Icelord on here, man. So we're gonna tune in, get Icelord on here real quick.
Yeah, facts.
All right, man. So we got Icelord with us, man. So we want to tap in with you too, man. Also from Colorado, right?
No, I'm from Cleveland.
Oh shit! Listen, man. Oh shit! So you got guys from everywhere, man.
Yeah, I mean, I let niggas tell their story, but yeah, my man from Cleveland, but he came out from Orlando, but yeah.
Okay, dope. All right, so you making moves, man. So, what can the people expect from your sound as well on this project and just in general?
So I'm working on an album called PWA Pimpin' with Attitude.
Okay.
Charge me to a bitch, you know what I'm saying? That's about it, bro. A lot of game, motivating, you know. Game is good advice, motivates everybody.
True that.
Motivational speaker. You know what I'm saying? I motivate the
Real
hoes,
shit.
I motivate the pimps, the players, the street niggas, all that. But it's just good game. It's fly shit. You know what I'm saying? I got an album called Dinner at Kobe. I'm rapping about food, chicken and steak combo at the Kobe Steakhouse, you know, shit like that.
Oh, so yeah, you definitely on some fly life slick
yeah,
shit.
I'm soft, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
All right, that's a classic, that Then at Kobe.
You have a song right now that they could check out out at the moment?
I probably got like 13 out. I did and that was all in 1 year. That was 2018.
Okay.
So like solo albums, I got like 8 or 9. But I did shit with niggas from overseas. It's a producer named Kyle Itachi.
Okay.
I did a joint with my homie Primo Jab out in Atlanta. That was called Pop Work.
Oh, so you networking, that's big.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you go overseas and across states. So as far as excuse me, I know the project y'all have coming out, no squares in my circle.
No squares in my circle.
What's something else they could expect to come from you moving forward for the year too? I know it's projects galore all over the place.
Yeah, definitely Pimpin' with Attitude.
Okay.
I got a joint called Palm Trees in the Trenches. That's
I'm loving these titles, man.
Yeah, that's produced by a Snack. So he's not just a dope rapper. That nigga's nasty with the beats.
Okay.
So it's a little more grimy, but I still throw my fly shit in.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with blending that. They kind of still in the same world. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Word. So, listen, man, we're going to close it out there. This is On Deck with Deme. I want to salute my guy, the Musalini.
Sir, for sure.
Thank you for coming through. Got to salute Icelord. Got to salute
O Finesse.
O Finesse, you know. And, you know, I'm going to have the people looking out for the project. Like I said, you're going to be on my timeline heavy. And, you know, salute to real hip-hop. Salute to real MCs. And, tune in, man. We got Deme D, Mr. Everywhere. You never there, man. You already.
Facts.
RealIceLord.com.
No squares in my circle, baby.
You already. Deme D, man.